1980s were not easy years for Canada. Behind the image of a peaceful nation, Canada was struggling with economic collapse, political tension, and social change. From unemployment to constitutional battles, from fear of recession to hope for a stronger future, this decade would redefine what it truly meant to be Canadian. This is the story of Canada. Between 1980 and 1990, the 1980s were not just another decade for Canada. They were years of uncertainty, identity struggles, economic shocks, and political turning points. From Quebec's second referendum to economic booms and crashes, this decade reshaped Canada forever. In 1980, Quebec once again questioned its future inside Canada. The referendum on sovereignty shook the nation. Families, cities, and politicians were divided. In the end, Quebec voted to remain part of Canada, but the scars remained. In 1982, Canada took a historic step. The Constitution was patriated, and the Charter of Rights and Freedoms was born. The 1980s economy was unstable. Interest rates soared, some industries collapsed, while others flourished. Oil prices, manufacturing, and global markets all played their role. One of the most controversial decisions came in 1988. Canada signed the Free Trade Agreement with the United States. Supporters promised growth. Critics feared loss of sovereignty. The 1980s transformed Canadian society. Immigration increased. Cities became more diverse. Canada's identity slowly shifted toward multiculturalism. Indigenous voices grew stronger during this decade. Land rights, recognition, and justice became national conversations by 1990. Canada was no longer the same country. It was stronger, more complex, and more diverse. The choices of the 1980s continue to shape Canada even today.